Hey y'all, I'm Arwen, the professional joy seeker, and I've got my makeup on. I did my makeup, I did. I did it because I was on live with Christine Agro for the Ultimate Spiritual Growth giveaway, 40 gifts and 40 teachers, and I'm pretty amazed that I was invited to join them. I mean, people like Dr. Joe Levine, or Levine, keep messing up her last name, Book Medicine Eagle, Christine Agro. It's amazing. So we're going to talk today about the Promethean Oracle. This is a deck by Schiffer. I'm getting the chat set up so I can kind of watch and stick with y'all. This deck is, I used it in the Terrascopes. It's different for me because it's masculine. It's very masculine. It's like uber masculine. So it's a really... Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Nathan. Here, let's look. The Promethean Oracle by Sophia Kelly Schultz and Mark Kogan. Oops. Probably better to show it to you that way. No, let's try that way. Dude. And it is their red feather imprint. This is Schiffer. This is their body, mind, and spirit. And you can see that it's a 2017 deck once it focuses. There. It is $34.99 in the US. I do have an Amazon affiliate link down below. Let's open up and look at what you first get. And you get, I love the way Schiffer does this. Author, artist, information. It's just really, really pretty. Let's see. It says Mark resides in Brandywine, Maryland with his cat Cinderella. And that Sophia resides in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. I actually know where that is. With 2 dogs and a very small, very bad cat. And her husband. So she's also created the Stone Circle Oracle called Transformation Through Meditation. Now let's take a look at the book first. Good thing because the cards have all fallen over. So, there's the book. Again, this is not a little white book. No way you can call it that. And it's big, right? It's got... The cards are all in there. You can look up anybody you want. Oops, sorry. And you'll see that these are heroes as well as gods and demigods. Let me read from the back of the book. Oh, I forgot the cards were loose in there. It says this lovely 50-card oracle deck and guidebook unifies male energies with those of the chakras to create a unique and fresh approach to personal divination. You will be led by warriors, kings, prophets, and monsters. So, yeah, lots of different characters in this deck. This is not in order anymore because I have, I've played with these cards. Let's get them all out. And you do have to make sure with these boxes, often you'll have one stick. So you do want to get it out. Can't tell you how many times I've read with a partial deck because of that. And it's not just Schiffer, it's other decks. So first let's look at the backs. Of course, Prometheus is the god or demigod. I think he's a god, though, who brought us fire for the Greeks. I know he has a Roman counterpart, but I don't know his name offhand. So we're just going to flip through these cards. I can't really talk about a lot of them because some of these are characters that I'm not familiar with. So let's see what we... Sorry. Thank you. I got it cut. I'm very happy with it. So, and there are the chakra cards in here too. So this is the heart chakra. Oh, hang on, guys. Let me put on my side light because I think it's easier. Yeah, there they go. It's easier to see these cards. The base chakra, so they are in some type of order. And I really like the masculinity of these cards. Odysseus. So we all know Odyssey. The Odyssean Odyssey, right? Probably going to sneeze here in a minute. Hang on. I know, it's such a delicate little sneeze. Hang on, I just saw something over here. I'm like, what the heck are these? Oh, they're. I see these, and I'm like, what are they? They're little caps? No, they're little candles. And I think these cards will be very, very fun for people who want to explore a little more masculinity in their oracles, a little more, maleness, and a different kind of maleness, right? These characters come from the past, and so there's a different attitude with some of them. And I think that's really interesting. That's the crown chakra. This is Ray. I am very familiar with this god as Ra, but R-E seems to be an alternate spelling. I have looked it up. It is hard to find this out there. Thank you, guys. Everybody's like, bless you. I know. The Minotaur. So here they even use not fully male. And he's one that's considered a demon, but if you read the Minotaur story, it's actually a little sad. Third eye. Apkula Genius. Or Genius, but I think it's Genius. I really like this one. I'd like it better if my camera would focus. There. Achilles. And Achilles is a demigod. David. Definitely a king, and a great one at that. Apollo. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to start flipping through a little faster without even naming them. Paris and the apple. You know, I was fond of that one. I mean, I've got Medusa tattooed on my back. So what are y'all thinking about these cards? I mean, what's your feel on them? The ancestors. Gilgamesh. Okay, I was like, who is that? I couldn't read the card backwards. The great lawmaker, Hammurabi. The prophet Elijah. And I see Elijah and I always think Ezekiel, so sorry. I kind of like that shadow and light. The here and now. Osiris. Ramesses. Yeah. Ramesses. Whatever. Anubis. Some of these cards you can just kind of pull meaning from without knowing anything, right? Listen, get information, possibly spying. Unapishtim. Utnashtipan. I don't know who he is. The artistry is amazing. Jennifer is just, oops. Want to see the back again? Iron. I like that they've used a mix of real and fictional. Yeah. I'm not saying his name right, but it just cracks me up because I am a child. Yet to come. So we had here and now, we had ancestors, we had yet to come. And James said it would take some time to get the right vibe from them. I agree. I think this is one where reading the book is going to be super helpful because the book is it has a lot of good information. Agamemnon, I believe. Well, it is, but I can't get it to focus. There we go. Pazuzu. Getting into some of the chakras again. Solar. Is that root? We had base and root. That's interesting. I call the base chakra the root chakra. I'll have to read up and see what they're saying in this. Set. Solomon and the infamous baby. King Tut. Or Tutankhamun. No, I'm sorry. That's Thutmose. That's not Tut. My bad. I kind of love that card. I just love the movement and the energy in it. I'd really love the focus on it. It's me. I'm moving again. There. Isn't that pretty? Ezekiel saw two wheels a-rolling way in the middle of the sky. A wheel within a wheel a-rolling way in the middle of the sky. I don't remember the rest of it. Church camp. I don't mean to be rude, but Hector kind of looks like Jack Sparrow to me in a way. So these are really interesting. And like Jim pointed out, it takes a little while to get with the vibe. And for me, because they name the different individuals, I feel it makes me feel trapped and cramped when I do oracles. Because generally I look at them and go like, okay, you must gaze fiercely into the future and not flinch. That's what I take from this card. But let's look at the book and just see what Almond is. And the book is divided up not alphabetically, but by groups, like the Prometheus cards. Those are the chakras. Kings. Those are the kings. The creators. Innocence, experience, order, and chaos. Tempest. And Tempest is ancestors here and now. And who did I have? Amun. He's a creator. He's on page 64. Facing the unknown. Real Almond stares down at you, daring you to look into the face of the unknown. Can you do this? And they're fairly short passages, and then they give you some writing room. Some of them are short, some of them are a little longer, like David has a little more. That's nice. So he is, daring you to look into the future. So maybe I did get it. Oh, look, I found, y'all. I just did a video for my patrons about cat magic, and now I am finding whiskers everywhere. I just found two like out of the blue. So let's look and see what's going on. Ah, Sweden. Thank you so much for joining, Henrietta. I appreciate that. Farrah, you said what chakra am I working on? Is that what you're asking? I'm not sure. I don't follow. So, but I want to look and see what they listed here in the chakras, because I generally list 7 of the majors. 1, 2. Okay, they're calling the root chakra is the belly chakra because they've got base, root, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown. That's a very Western system of the chakras, right? There's a great book by Anadea Judith. I'll find a link and drop it for you. It's called Wheels of Light. It's the very first book I ever worked with on chakras, and I really liked it. Something we need to remember is that our concept of color, chakra name, it's very Westernized. It's not always traditionally Eastern, and the chakras are an Eastern system, and there are more chakras. There's chakra. They're energy centers. If you think about acupuncture, acupressure, ley lines within the body, often they're said to correlate with energy centers, the chakras, which is really interesting to think that in China, they came up with these energy centers. In India, they came up with these, it's really interesting to see how it overlays and how we all collectively found the same information. Now, okay, so I'm not going to do readings with these because it's going to be me looking things up in the book. Not my favorite thing to do. And that's, in fact, one of the things I teach in my 9 weeks tarot class that I just launched. And you can still join. It's not, you don't have to join the day it launched. This is one of those things you sign up and you take it as you like it, right? I mean, it comes to your email. So you just, whatever day you start, it starts. It's right now, it's 57 USD dollar. And that is because it's 99 regularly, but I'm turning 57 on March 8th. And 57% sort of is $57 of 99. 57% of $99 is $57. It's actually 56.43%. But I figured it was close enough. So, and I love that it all kind of resonated, 57, 57, 57. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about turning 57. I love age. But if you want to get in on that class, just do bit.ly/trust it with a capital T, capital I. So what else have I done? Oh, I did a live Facebook today that was a hoot. The gal doing it, the woman doing it, her sound wasn't working. So I was like, she would post a question for me and I would read it back. And then she told me, tell everybody, that we were glad they were here. Of course, I said something different because y'all know me. I like to make jokes. And I'm just pretty jazzed. I'm in a pretty good mood. Things are going really well. And yeah, seeking joy has been a little difficult the past few days. So I'm really glad that it feels a little clearer. I don't know about y'all if you've been having like days where you just want to kick the 24 hours in the butt. But thanks for joining me. This was the Promethean Oracle. It's by Schiffer. It is available. There is a link in the drop down. It is an affiliate link. So I like to be very upfront about that. One day somebody's going to count all my ums and they're going to be like, Arwen, your video is half ums. Gotta work on that, right? Seek joy, y'all. Pass it on.